Weekdays between 3 and 7 on WHBC.
Hey, the Roadman Kenny Rhoda here for Froggy's Car Wash with 2 locations for your convenience. One of them there in Perry Township and the newest, bestest, and largest car wash at Belton on Everhard Road. Get unlimited car washes for one price, starting with plans at $20 a month plus free vacuums. That's unlimited washes all month long for less than $1 a day, and you won't find a car wash that gets your car cleaner than Froggy's. The foam waterfall, the hot wax, the tire shine, paint protectant, and spot-free drying rinse. All the soap they use is non-corrosive, won't hurt your car, and they have high-powered blowers leaving your car dry and spotless. Love that. It's fast. It's easy. It only takes minutes while you stay in the car. What are you waiting for? Take advantage of Froggy's and what they have to offer in the new year. Unlimited monthly plans with free vacuums starting at just $20 a month. So take your car to Froggy's Car Wash with 2 locations, including the newest one that's now open at Belton Village on Everhard Road, and tell them the Roadman sent you.
The champ, Mr. Mike Tyson, had a saying, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. There's a lot of truth to those words, especially when it comes to retirement. I'm Greg Ayler, CEO of Golden Reserve. Now, some financial advisors will say paying them 1% is all you need. At Golden Reserve, our retirement planners strongly disagree. What you need is a team on call and ready to help against the 4 biggest risks in retirement. Things like IRA tax planning, advisor investment fees, retirement appropriate market risk, and the big one, rising nursing home care costs. Be ready for that unexpected punch in the mouth in retirement and sign up for a complimentary roadmap to protect everything you've worked so hard to save. Call 330-578-7178. That's 330-578-7178, or go to getyourroadmap.com.
Investment advisory services offered by investment advisory representatives at Golden Reserve RIA, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Insurance and annuity products offered by licensed professionals at Golden Reserve, LLC. NPN number 165-54111.
Ready to start earning up to $20.75 an hour while having a set schedule? ARE, a truck cap and cover manufacturer in the Mount Eaton area, is hiring production team members starting up to $20.75 per hour. ARE offers set production schedules, weekly pay, wage increase opportunities every 6 months, and no mandatory weekends. Careers start at ARE. Visit 4ARE.com to apply today. That's the number 4ARE.com. ARE is an equal opportunity employer.
The Canton Greek Fest is back this June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at 251 25th Street Northwest in Canton. Enjoy your favorite features, indoor and outdoor dining, live music, Esber beverage wine tasting, cooking demos, church tours, drive-through, and St. Haralambos Hellenic Greek dancers. New for 2022, craft beer featuring Unhitched Brewery. Comedian Gus Constanthelis Friday presented by Akron Dispersions, and Fireworks Saturday presented by Froggy's Car Wash. CantonGreekFest.com for schedule and menu.
This is Pro Football Hall of Fame President Jim Porter, and I would love to see you at Enshrinement Saturday, August 6th at noon inside Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium.
Please be there to honor Canton's newest residents as they show off their iconic gold jackets, unveil their bronze busts, and share their stories of triumph and dedication that led them to Canton. Be there to see your newest neighbors right after the Grand Parade. Saturday, August 6th at noon. Tickets on sale now at ProFootballHof.com.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is your current home loan the right fit for you? Rising home values mean that you could have more home equity than you might imagine. And if you're considering a refi, an expertly chosen loan from Loan Depot could save you thousands. Ask about their smart term loans, cash out, and over 300 loan options to find just the right mortgage loan for you. Call now, 866-888-LOAN, or go to LoanDepot.com. Loan Depot, where home means everything. Rates are subject to change. Equal housing opportunity lender. NMLS number 174457. Licensed in all 50 states.
This message is sponsored by Greenwise Financial. Did you know if you have over $10,000 in credit card bills, you have a right to settle that debt for less than you owe? We are Greenwise Debt Relief. We specialize in saving people just like you thousands of dollars off their credit card balance. If you want to put more money in your pocket, call us for free information now. 800-200-3785. That's 800-200-3785. 800-200-3785.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And welcome back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC. I failed to mention when we started the program this morning that obviously if you're listening to us on the radio, we thank you very much. But also we are live on our Facebook page right now, so you can watch us on video if you would like to do that. Just go to Facebook and like us at 1480 WHBC. Also live on our YouTube channel right now. And if you don't have a chance to hear the entire interview, you can go to both of those places and check it out a little bit later on. We've been talking Canton Greek Fest, and it is back in person. So many wonderful things are planned. And with us this morning, of course, from St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, we have Georgia Paxos and Father Nick. And we've been talking about, how good it'll be for everybody to have that camaraderie and fellowship and get back together. But let's start, Georgia, with, it's the next 3 days starting tomorrow, but talk a little bit about the entertainment, because you added a lot of that. Some of the things that you've had before, but you've added a lot of things that are new as well.
Absolutely. So we will always have our St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers who really haven't performed live in this type of setting since 2019. So we are so excited to have them back. They will perform Thursday evening, Friday evening, and Saturday starting in the afternoon through, they'll do 4 performances on Saturday, 3 on Friday, and 2 tomorrow. So they will be there, and we're just so excited because they do such an amazing job, and they've really kicked it up a notch to bring everybody back. And then Friday night, we have comedian Gus Constantelis that will perform right around 9:15-ish. He's a great stand-up comedian, really funny, really popular on Instagram and TikTok. So go out there and search for him at Constantly Gus, and you just won't stop laughing. And then Saturday night, we're gonna end the festival with a big thank you to the community with a great fireworks demonstration in the evening, obviously at dark. And it's just going to be a really fun, exciting festival. Everybody's back in person. All your favorite things are still there. We've added some hopefully new staples to the event. We're just very, very thankful to our community and to our sponsors that have made all of this possible for everybody.
Yeah. And I would imagine that, bringing in somebody like Gus is, it's important to keep not only the, older members of the church happy, but some of the younger members of the church happy. It's a changing world, right? So this is something cool.
Absolutely. And he appeals to everybody. Like I said, go out and search for him on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok. He's just really fun, a Greek comedian, a Greek American comedian from Brooklyn, New York. He pokes fun at his mom often, which I think, applies to not just Greek ethnicities, just everybody. And he's just great. So we love him. We're super excited that he's going to be in town and that he'll be performing on Friday evening. It's a free performance at 9:15. Thank you to Akron Dispersions and the Justino family for making that happen. There is a post-show meet and greet that is a ticketed event. If you'd like to stick around and get a picture taken with Gus, you can purchase those tickets on our website, cantongreekfest.com. And then he'll actually be back on Saturday at 4:30 for a special cooking demonstration as Greek Mom. And you can purchase tickets for that as well on our website, CantonGreekFest.com. So lots of opportunities to hang out with Gus Constantelis Friday and Saturday, but also enjoy some really amazing food, St. Haralambos dancers performances, fireworks on Saturday evening. So it's just going to be a great 3 days. And we have these large tents in our parking lot. So the event happens rain or shine. We're going to get as much of the rain out of the way today and this afternoon. And then it'll be smooth sailing with not all this heat and humidity that we're setting up in. But it's going to be a great 3 days.
And would you say that you learned anything from the 2 years that you weren't in person? Did you come up and say, okay, maybe we should try this now?
I think it reflects in our menu items. We had some items that were really popular during our drive-through events, and that included our fish fries that we do each month. So we brought back the lamb sliders. So those are now available as part of our menu. The meatless moussaka was really popular. So that's back on the menu now, which it hadn't been in the past. I think we learned that what a great community we have, and I keep mentioning that, but the tremendous amount of support that this community showed us for the past 2 years. And last year, all the restrictions were lifted on June 1st, and the festival would have been June 2nd. So that didn't really allow for a lot of planning. And so we had to pivot and do another series of 3 drive-throughs. And so the community came back and supported those. And I know we're going to have a really great crowd this weekend. But this community loves us, and we love all of you guys for all your support that you've shown. It's been a rough couple of years. And, Father Nick talked about how the services were going during COVID, but our religion and our culture are kind of tied all together. So not being able to see each other on Sunday, and especially for our kids who participate in Sunday school and the St. Haralambos dancers and our youth group, our Goya group, for them not to be able to be together on top of all of the stuff that they were going through at school was really hard. And so now that everybody's slowly coming back, and this Greek Fest just kind of kicks it all off and wraps it all up together. So it's just great to be back in person and be able to have this community feeling that you have when you're at the festival and you're kind of walking around and you're seeing a lot of people and you're trying different menu options from the different areas. It has a completely different feeling to be in person.
Yeah, to get out there and spend some time. That's always a wonderful thing. All right, we're going to take a break for the news. And when we come back, I'll bring Father Nick back in and we'll talk to him. I'm going to ask him the same question about if he and the congregation has learned anything over the pandemic that is now part of his daily practices and those kinds of things. But we're talking Canton Greek Fest, St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. CantonGreekFest.com is the website for you to check out. And again, we'll have more right here on 1480 WHBC.
The Canton Greek Fest is back this June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. at 251 25th Street Northwest in Canton. Enjoy your favorite features, indoor and outdoor dining, live music, Esber beverage, wine tasting, cooking demos, church tours, drive-through, and St. Haralambos Hellenic Greek dancers. New for 2022, craft beer featuring Unhitched Brewery. Comedian Gus Constantelis Friday presented by Akron Dispersions, and Fireworks Saturday presented by Froggy's Car Wash. CantonGreekFest.com for schedule and menus.
Medicine Center pharmacies have been serving our local community for over 40 years. Our customers know they can count on our pharmacy staff, save money, and trust us. Stop by any of our Medicine Center pharmacy locations in Canton, Louisville, Minerva, and New Philadelphia, or visit us online at medshoprx.com.
Introducing Beat the Stigma, Ohio's newest game show, where contestants go head-to-head to uncover the underlying causes of addiction. Did you know many of the contributing factors of addiction are beyond your control? Genetics can be responsible for 50% of your risk for addiction. Addiction is not a decision, it's a disease, and it's treatable. Can you beat the stigma? Challenge what you know about addiction at beatthestigma.org.
The uh-ohs are out there. Scratches, dents, unexpected natural events. But with Mako and their magic, your car is no longer tragic. So when life throws you uh-ohs, just say, better get Mako, and go to Mako.com to book your appointment today.
Uh-oh, Brad's buzzed. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's starting with the woots. Good thing is, he knows when he's buzzed.
Know your buzzed warning signs? Call for a ride when it's time to go home. Buzz driving is drunk driving. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Say hello to spring and clean, clear, great-tasting water with a reverse osmosis drinking water system from Verndale Water Experts. For a limited time, get a free drinking water system with the purchase of any twin tank water softener. Offer expires 6/30/22.
WHBC AM Canton, reliable as ever on News Talk 1480 WHBC.
From the News Talk 1480 WHBC newsroom, today the Ohio Casino Control Commission is set to announce the universal start date for sports betting to begin in the Buckeye State, and unfortunately, it looks like it will remain January 1st, 2023. Many had hoped that the start date would happen before the NFL season. June 15th, they will begin processing applications for the first two groups of licenses, including online sports books, brick-and-mortar sports books, and self-service or clerk-operated terminals in establishments with liquor licenses. A 25-year-old Ohio woman tossed 10 feet into the air on Monday morning when she was gored by a bison, according to the National Park Service. A news release from the Park Service says the bison, walking near a boardwalk at Black Sand Basin just north of the Old Faithful Geyser. The woman, who's from Columbus suburb of Grove City, was also on the boardwalk, approached the bison, and got within 10 feet. Pedestrian deaths in the U.S. are at a 40-year high. A report from the Governor's Highway Safety Association says nearly 7,500 pedestrians were killed last year, up about 12% from 2020. The organization believes multiple factors contributed to the higher total, including dangerous driving and the lack of pedestrian infrastructure like sidewalks. In sports, the Cleveland Guardians beat the Kansas City Royals last night 8-3. They'll play again this afternoon. 12:35 is the pregame right here on 1480 WHBC. I'm Pam Cook.
Your severe weather station, News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Here's your AccuWeather forecast. Times of sun and clouds, a heavy thunderstorm today. That could bring some hail and damaging wind. Our high today, 87. Passing shower this evening, otherwise cloudy. Low tonight, 64. Rainy cooler for tomorrow, the high 72. And then clearing skies tomorrow night, low 51. Mostly sunny, terrific day on Friday. The high Friday at 73. Saturday, partly sunny, a nice day. The high at 77. I'm Steve Williams for News Talk 1480 WHBC.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And again, welcome back to Spotlight here on 1480 WHBC. I am Pam Cook with you this morning, and we've been talking Canton Greek Fest, St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church. It's taking place tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday, so June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And there's a lot to talk about. And before we get to going over the schedule again to fill folks in, if they are just joining us, Georgia Paxos with us this morning, also Father Nick here. And let's talk a little bit about the sponsors that you have, Georgia, because there are a lot of people who are really jumped on board and have done a great job in helping you with this.
Yeah, we are really thankful to our community partners that really love this event and really step up and help make it possible for us. Atlantic Foods is a tremendous supporter of the Canton Greek Fest, our Canton Greek fish fries that we do, and of our church. Esber Beverage is hosting the wine tasting inside for the next 3 days. So big thank you to them. Froggy's Car Wash and the Wakeham Auto Group, they're making the fireworks possible. Akron Dispersions and the Justino family are making a free performance by Gus Constantelis possible. So many sponsors, so many community supporters, so many parishioners that have stepped up and purchased placemat ads. So when you come to the festival, they are all over. Every place setting has a different placemat that just shows the community support, not only from within our church, but the entire Stark County community that are really supportive of the Canton Greek Fest. So a big thank you to all of them.
It's like they all want to get involved because, like Father Nick was saying earlier, everybody's just happy to be back together and back in person. I mentioned, Father Nick, before we went to our commercial, I was talking to Georgia about, things learned and during the pandemic and changes and improvements and things like that. Is it that same way for you and for the church itself?
We learned through the pandemic that resilience is something that came into play and is very important, in that our parishioners and our church families were resilient, and with faith and hope we became creative in church and through our church and youth programs and so forth. And also, Georgia mentioned about the drive-throughs. It was a creative element, and they were very successful. I'd have to say that community became essential when we came together, and thank God for technology that brought us together throughout the last couple of years when we couldn't meet in person. And also was a dose of humility, in the sense that we had to learn how to have faith and hope and to be resilient in the time of struggle, to keep going forward and never giving up. And our parishioners have been great about that, and we've come together, and no matter what, I've had more phone calls and I've done more pastoral counseling than ever before in these last couple of years, but we maintained a strength, and that's important. And I personally look forward to the Canton Greek Fest, because these are the foods my grandmothers used to make, my grandfathers used to make, and it's besides being delicious, it's comfort food, and I look forward to it again. And I know my many friends who are not Greek look forward to it.
Absolutely, 100%. And when you give the tours, do you personally give the tours?
I give the tours, and I also have a person by the name of Carol Capacci that does the tours with me as well.
And so when you give these tours, what kind of things can people expect as they make their way through the church?
Well, what we tell them is a little bit about the history of our 108-year history, about the move in 1958, what created the move. And also we talk about, we bring into focus the 3 types of Byzantine architecture that are created in Orthodox churches. We talk about also the 3 spaces within the church that also have special names. And then we talk about our iconography within the church and the symbolism that's in the church and all that's behind the symbolism in the iconography to connect us in a spiritual space that we worship in.
And I would have.
They ask a lot of questions, and we try to ask as many questions as possible. And we have printouts and a lot of brochures available too for people. And we've also had some people that on the occasion come back for Orthodox classes and have converted to Orthodoxy because of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was going to say, because I would imagine that there are people who drive by the church, see the church, and certainly would love to learn more about the church, maybe who have never been to Greek Fest, but that would be something they certainly would be interested in it, and then they stay for the good food. So, Georgia, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about things that are on the schedule. Where can, first of all, people find all the information and the food list and the menus and that kind of thing?
Our website is super awesome and has all of the information that you could ask for, plus a map that kind of shows where everything is at, cantongreekfest.com. It has all the menus for all the different areas. If you want to pre-order through the drive-thru, you can pre-order directly there. You can purchase your tickets for the Gus Constantinos meet and greet and the cooking demo. But all of the entire schedule is there. And if you've never been to the Canton Greek Fest, there's also a little promo video available on the website. You can kind of see what to expect and plan ahead. So cantongreekfest.com is available. If you don't have internet access, you can call our church office at 454-7278. And Lori, our office administrator, will help to answer any questions that you may have. So we're really user-friendly. I've mentioned the website. If you're on social media, Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, and our YouTube page also has information on the Canton Greek Fest. So we're here to help answer any questions. You can also send us a message via Facebook or our website as well, and we'll help guide you to answer any questions that you may have. But
all right.
It's a full schedule. We
yeah.
Tomorrow at 11 a.m., Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., all 3 days, lots of different opportunities, indoor dining, outdoor dining, church tours that we mentioned. The St. Haralambos Hellenic dancers will be performing. We have a kids playground with inflatables for the little ones. DJ Billy Manis will be there on Thursday. We have a live Greek band playing live music and dancing. The dance floor is available for everybody Friday and Saturday. So just lots of opportunities to come and enjoy in person the Canton Greek Fest. It's back, and we're really excited to welcome everybody back.
And I would imagine that the Greek Fest, an event of this size, you have to have a lot of volunteers helping you out here, right?
Lots and lots of volunteers, and we are still looking for volunteers to help out. So if you're interested in volunteering, please call our church office at 330-454-7278. There's lots of opportunities for the next 3 days to kind of help make this community event run as smoothly as possible. But we have a very dedicated parishioner group, very dedicated Canton Greek Fest committee. We've been meeting for months and months to kind of go over, and especially because this is our first in-person event in the last couple of years, it's a kind of relearning process of what did we used to do and who remembers what we did here. You know, your time is like, you know, it's skewed in the last couple of years. So we're back and we figured it all out, and we're ready to welcome everybody back starting tomorrow at 11 a.m.
And for folks maybe who don't want to do a lot of walking, that kind of thing, this is a very friendly event when it comes to stuff like that, right?
Absolutely. There is parking directly across the street from the church on Harvard. Everything is walkable. The church tours start inside right by our church office, but then they go outside and you're not walking steps, you're going up the ramp into the church for the church tours. Everything takes place. The outdoor events take place in our church parking lot. So that's flat. It's tented. So it's rain or shine. As I mentioned, we're going to get all that rain out of the way today, and then it'll be great for the next 3 days. Our indoor dining area is right inside the Alex Class Center. Our pastries are inside our cultural center. So lots of things to do, and it's definitely kind of compact. So it's all walkable for sure.
So how long has the festival been going on?
In this form, the Canton Greek Fest started in 2014, but before then it was the Summer Fest, and that had been going on for at least 25 years before that.
And the dancers are parishioners, correct?
Absolutely. They are headed up by Eleni Paxos, who's my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-laws, Joanna Volis and Maria Kalitsidis. They practice year-round, almost every Thursday. And this is their first really big public performance since 2019. It's for a parent to watch your kids dance these dances. It's like no other experience, but they are amazing. They're entertaining. They're back. There's 3 different groups. There's the beginner group, the intermediate group, and the senior group. And all groups are dancing for the next 3 days. So their schedule is on our website, cantongreekfest.com. You'll get a little snippet of their performances on our promo video as well. But they do such an amazing job. And it's a very proud moment to see our 3rd and 4th generation Greek American kids out there doing these dances of our ancestors. It's fantastic.
Yeah. And what a great way to learn for people who aren't aware, and have never seen anything like that. All right. We are going to take our final break before we come back for the last segment as we talk about Canton Greek Fest, St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church. It is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And of course, as we mentioned, CantonGreekFest.com. So much to find there. And if you want to order online ahead of time and do the drive-through, you can do that each and every day, every single day that the event is taking place. You can go ahead and do that and enjoy. But we'll talk more about it and get some more information out there for you as we continue on Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
At a time when misinformation is all too common on social media, we take great pride in bringing you the news that matters, that impacts your family, news you can trust. Local broadcast journalists bring you the facts, covering the stories breaking in our community and across the globe. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on local journalism. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Provided by News Talk 1480 WHBC.
I'm Pam Cook for St. Joseph Senior Living. If you or a loved one are looking for that next stop in life, a comfortable, safe place to live that fits your lifestyle, I want you to talk to the folks at St. Joseph Senior Living. Their independent living facility, the Alsatian, has been voted best of the best for 4 years in a row. They offer spacious apartments with full kitchens. All utilities are included, along with housekeeping and even a delicious evening meal. The Alsatian provides a safe, secure, social living experience. And they're on Reno Drive in Louisville, right behind St. Thomas Aquinas High School, a beautiful neighborhood. And they've got some great things coming up. They're opening a wellness center soon. We'll tell you more about that. Find out more now. Call Beth Bruner today at 330-875-5562. That's 330-875-5562. Or go to stjosephseniorliving.org.
You get the ride, and Friends and Family Credit Union will get you the rate. Whether your ride is a car, truck, or motorcycle, new or used, you can secure an outstanding rate as low as 2.99% APR and absolutely no payment for 90 days. And if you're stuck in neutral with a high-interest vehicle loan from another financial institution, simply cruise into Friends and Family Credit Union and refinance for the same rate of 2.99% APR. But hurry, this rate is for a limited time only. Friends and Family Credit Union has 3 full-service locations to serve you, online, in the palm of your hand with mobile banking, and like us on Facebook. Additional restrictions may apply. All rates and promotions are subject to change without notice. This institution is privately insured by ASI up to $250,000 per account. You get the ride. We've got your rate as low as 2.99% APR at Friends and Family Credit Union. It's time to bring a friend into the family.
This is Mike Frazier, Senior Pastor at Canton Baptist Temple. I would like to personally invite you to worship with us at 10:15 this Sunday morning in our worship center located at 515 Whipple Avenue in Canton, Ohio. If you cannot be with us in person, please tune in to our broadcast right here on WHBC at 8:30 on Sunday mornings. For more information about our ministries, you can visit us at cantonbaptist.org. We look forward to meeting you soon.
Tradițiile și mâncarea ne unesc pe toți, așa că vă urăm bun venit la Festivalul Românesc Sfântul Gheorghe. In any language, traditions and food bring us together. So please join us for the St. George Romanian Festival on June 4th. We'll have homemade traditional Romanian food, dancing, and fun for the whole family. That's Saturday, June 4th from 11 to 11 at St. George Romanian Orthodox Church on 30th Street and Market Avenue North in Canton. Poftă bună!
Why choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number? Because our Sleep Number 360 smart bed is really smart. It senses your movement and automatically adjusts to help keep you both comfortable. Plus, it's temperature balancing, so you stay cool. It's even smart enough to know exactly how long, how well, and when you slept, and to help you get almost 30 minutes more restful sleep per night. Sleep Number takes care of the science. All you have to do is sleep. And now, during our Memorial Day sale, save $1,000 on the Sleep Number 360 Special Edition Smart Bed Queen, now only $19.99, only for limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com.
These days, it's getting harder and harder to find savings. But you may have more cash than you realize in your home's equity. Unlock it today with a cash-out refinance from Rocket Mortgage. In the last year, average home values have gone up nearly 20%. That means you could unlock thousands of dollars from your home. And with Rocket Mortgage, you could get all that cash in as little as 3 weeks. Put your hard-earned money to work. Pay down high-interest debt and combine your balances into one simple, low monthly payment. Now is your perfect opportunity to take control of your financial future. So what are you waiting for? When you want to consolidate debt and simplify your finances, Rocket can. Call 8338-ROCKET today or go to rocketmortgage.com to get started. That's 8338-ROCKET or go to rocketmortgage.com. Rocket. Call for cost information and conditions. The Equal Housing Lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLS ConsumerAccess.org, number 3030. Call 800-490-1233 for disclosures and cost information.
In the wee hours of the night, when everyone else is fast asleep, you're the one on third shift, burning the midnight oil. When a part fails and everything comes to a grinding halt, regardless of what the clock on the wall says, you leap into action. Grainger is with you and all the ones who get it done, with 24/7 customer support by phone or click to chat. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Now back to Spotlight on 1480 WHBC.
And again, welcome back to Spotlight. If you want to check out this interview on video, you can do that on our Facebook page at 1480 WHBC. Also, you can do that on our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube and search News Talk 1480. So you'll get to watch the whole thing in case you missed any of it. A lot of great information. Speaking of a lot of great information, the website, CantonGreekFest.com, so much information there, not to mention the fact that you can go there and check out the food menus. And I've been talking this morning from St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church and the Canton Greek Fest, Georgia Paxos and Father Nick Gambas. And, you know, it's interesting, Georgia, when we talk about all of this, you go to the website, that really brings to life a lot of the things that you have been discussing, especially the dancers and the kids involved, and sure looks wonderful.
It is. It's a lot of fun. It's 3 days of Greek culture here in Canton, Ohio. It's a great community event, lots of opportunities, definitely family friendly, lots of things to do and come back and experience different parts of the festival in 3 different days. Lots of opportunities, indoor dining, outdoor dining, a little small plates area. We have Unhitched Brewery coming this year with a craft brew area. Esber Beverage is doing their wine tasting indoors. We have DJ Billy Manis on Thursday. We have a live band on Friday and Saturday. The St. Haralambos Hellenic Dancers are performing each day. Comedian Gus Constantelis on Friday evening around 9:15, and wrapping it all up with a great fireworks presentation on Saturday night. So lots of things to do. It's back in person, but again, if you don't have the time to come sit and enjoy, or you're picking up lunch because it runs 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. all 3 days, the drive-through is open and available right off of 25th Street. You can pre-order if you'd like, but it's not necessary anymore. You can just pull up and order, and we have a fabulous drive-through crew that will get it all ready for you, and off you go, and then come back in the evening, or come for lunch and then do the drive-through in the evening. I know everybody's super busy, lots of things going on this weekend, but we're really looking forward to seeing everybody back in person at the Canton Greek Fest, 25th and Harvard at St. Haralambos Greek Orthodox Church, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m.
And I will admit that I have been a person who's double dipped. Gone in the afternoon for lunch and gone back for dinner.
Yes, there's so many different food options. You have to experience everything.
That's right. And it goes very fast. You know, get that drive through. You guys have that thing moving. And the food is delicious. It's always wonderful. Father Nick, I have to ask you too, being at the website, looking around, as I mentioned, and seeing the young people, the photos of the young people, how important are they to your parish?
They're very important, and that they're involved in every facet of church life, and it involves the entire community, from our young people to senior citizens. And I also just want to mention that there's plenty of seating. We have huge tents all over the parking lot. There's plenty of seating indoors and outdoors, rain or shine, and you can feel comfortable wherever you want to be, inside or out. And it's going to be a nice, cool weekend, I understand. Not as humid as they predict.
Yeah, it looks like perfect weather. It should be fantastic.
Young people are fantastic. The Hellenic dancers are awesome. They've performed in this country and in Italy and in Greece, and it attracts a lot of people to come and watch our Hellenic dancers. Besides parents and grandparents, the entire community gets involved.
And Georgia, when I also being on the website and I looked at the indoor and outdoor menus, difference between the two there is?
Indoor dining is more of a baked, like your super comfort food. We've got pasticho, which is like a Greek lasagna. We have everybody's favorite lamb shanks. We have roasted lamb available as well. We have baked fish, plaki, available, meatless moussaka with meat. We have kiftedes, which are meatballs. So we just have lots of options indoor. Outdoors, more of a grilled menu, souvlaki, chicken or pork. Lamb chops are available outside. Lamb sliders are available outside. Gyros are available everywhere, because we know it's everybody's favorite. So you don't have to pick and choose. You'll find them everywhere that you can. We also have kids menu items. We have chicken tenders for the kids. We have meatballs for the kids. So lots of food options to come back and enjoy multiple times over the next 3 days. CantonGreekFest.com for all of the information, and a very special happy birthday to one of our dedicated volunteers, Bill Stamerton. Is his birthday today, so I promised him I would wish him a happy birthday on air. But CantonGreekFest.com, we kick off tomorrow at 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
And also,
a lot of my favorite Greek pastries are available, and I got to sample some of the rice pudding yesterday, which is fantastic. So it has everything from the famous loukoumades, which is the fried dough that you would see at the different festivals in Greece, and we have them here. You're gonna love every facet of the festival this year and more.
Yeah, I consider the rice pudding a huge comfort food, no doubt, no doubt.
It's fantastic, delicious. Yeah.
Yes. So, Georgia, one more time before we have to go, just mention your sponsors, because they've been, so helpful in making all these great things happen.
A big thank you to Atlantic Foods, to Esber Beverage, to Akron Dispersions and the Justino family, to Froggy's Car Wash and the Wacom Auto Group for all of their support in making all of our new entertainment and food items possible. On our website, CantonGreekFest.com, at the bottom is a scroll of all of our sponsors and donors. And when you come to the festival, you'll see placemats at every place setting that has parishioner information and sponsor information as well. So a big thank you to everybody for making this possible, for bringing it back in person. And again, we look forward to welcoming everybody back in person starting tomorrow at 11 a.m., Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this weekend, 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Visit CantonGreekFest.com for all the information, or call our church office at 330-454-7278 as well.
And don't forget to stop in for those tours with Father Nick, because
absolutely,
I know they're fun and enlightening.
Yeah, to see you again after 2 years.
Yes, good to see you guys too. So glad that you could come on with us. I'll be eating a lot, I'm going to tell you right now. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so very much.
Again, I'll remind our listeners, you can go to our Facebook page, you can go to our YouTube page, and you can check out the video of this. And again, if you have not been to the Greek Fest, or it's been 2 years because it has been virtual and just ordering through the drive-thru, make sure you check it out. It all gets started tomorrow. Download the iHeart, Odyssey, or Radio.com app. Be sure to check out our website daily for the latest.